Are you ready for your next pinball machine? Call Flippin' Out now and choose from the newest and hottest pinball machines from Jersey Jack Pinball, Stern Pinball, Chicago Gaming Company, and American Pinball. Flippin' Out also offers the Escalera stair climbing hand truck. Visit now at flippinoutpinball.com. The wait is over. A revolution in LED lighting for your pinball is finally here. Fully customizable, full spectrum lighting from Pin Stadium Lights. Order yours now at pinstadium.com. Check out Pin Graphics for the latest and greatest in pinball enhancements. Power blades, blade skins, pin blades, and even more. Visit pingraphics.com now to see what's available for your pinball machine. Marco Specialties. Same-day shipping, accessible website, exceptional customer service, and with over 50,000 different pinball parts in stock, Marco Specialties is a must for every pinball enthusiast and operator. Treat your pinball machine right by visiting marcospec.com now.
All right, let's kick this shit.
You hit it off with the bumper, now you're straight down the middle again. You had a fling with a slingshot, you're rolling out the out then again. I tried to cradle you with my flipper, it was all in vain. Baby, 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 why you doing me wrong?
How's it going, Greg?
It's going good.
Is it?
It's fantastic.
On a level 1 through 10, on how great it's going. 1 being
4.
Worst. Super. A 4?
A 4.
That's what you got? Why? Explain to the people why you're at a 4 and not at a 10.
Well,
you got your best buddy here.
I think they could all understand and probably agree with me that we've been here for roughly 45 minutes now, and we're just now getting started. We had full setup. Everything was ready to go.
We had to have a production meeting.
He had a production meeting with himself.
Greg had a production meeting by himself this morning.
So I get testy.
Yeah.
I'm ready to film, ready to go.
Okay.
And he can never understand why I get this way.
You're a method pinball actor, aren't you?
It easily goes from a 9 to a 4 in the first 5 minutes that Zach gets here.
Oh, the smile on his face. What are we going to do today, buddy?
We are going to do our year-end review.
Are we? What does that even mean?
We go back.
Because it's like mid-2018 at this point.
Yeah. Well, we're not too far behind. I think our anniversary was, February 8th or something?
So we've been doing
video.
this a year.
Yeah.
We did reviews throughout the entire year.
Yeah.
Right?
Pirates gotten away a little bit, but
Yeah.
we had to take advantage of that situation
That's right.
and get that out. So.
That's right. So we did a review for you guys on many, many machines,
Yes.
right? And our interpretations, our perceptions, our opinions have changed throughout time as code has changed, as our time on the machine has changed.
Yes.
So what we're going to do for you guys, we're going to go back to every single one of our reviews and make corrections.
Very much so.
Changes, updates, if you
Yes.
will. So this is the code update 1.0, right? We're at 1.0 code update for straight down the middle.
We are there. This is the final reviews.
It's the final reviews. All right, so let's start with our very first machine. Can you go to the Wayback machine and think about our first video, that Batman 66 review?
And don't go back and watch it.
Please don't.
So, like, this is the beginning of the show where we show our logo and we insert upbeat music that's really cool, but we can't afford editing.
Hey everybody, this is Straight Down the Middle, a pinball show. My name's Zach Minnie.
I'm Greg.
We're going to start filming a pinball show. We're two newer guys. We've been in it a little bit over a year, and we have a lot to say about pinball. What we're going to do with our show is we're going to do different things like machine reviews. We're going to do a top 10 list that we're really excited about. We're going to talk about the drama of Pinside. We're also going to, hopefully, over the weeks, we're going to do some interviews with different people in the community.
No, man, that's about it. We have a weekly breakdown. We're going to try to release a show every week.
That's right.
We're going to try to stick to a schedule so that you know what to expect on the first week of the month, second week of the month, and so on.
What's happening, everybody? I'm Zach. This is Greg. This is Straight Down the Middle, a pinball show. Today we're gonna go with. Hold up. You're good.
It wouldn't have hurt. I think that.
That was horrible, wasn't
It
it?
was pretty bad.
Have you went back and watched
But
it?
you know, I'll tell you what. Like again, what kind of the awesomest thing is.
Yeah.
And we've mentioned this before, but it's kind of cool because that was the very first machine that we reviewed. We were just starting out, and that was Scott's at Penn Stadium. That was Scott's prototype Penn Stadiums that you bought on that machine.
That's right.
And they were rough, just like our video was rough.
We were all starting at the same time.
We were all starting at the same time. And Stadiums got polished up.
We
got polished up.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? We wore tuxes in one of our videos.
And now we're both. Well, Scott's very successful with Penn
Yeah.
Stadium. We're somewhat successful.
Are we?
You know,
We still haven't made any money.
no, but we won an award, so
We did win a damn Twitter.
that accounts for something.
And it wasn't because we were the hosts.
Yeah, bastards.
Whatever. All right. Batman 66. Yeah, I watch that video now and I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So a lot has changed. This is probably the machine for us as we went through and changed our ratings on some machines.
Yes.
This one has underwent the most change with us.
I agree.
All
I
right?
agree.
So we're starting with art. We both stick to
Stay
art.
an A. It was
Stay
an
in
A, stays an A.
That's right. So we have some changes in our shots and layout. Now, I thought to myself, Zach, how in the hell do shots and layout change? Because on no other machine really did I change shots and layout. The reason I changed shots and layout for me personally is I got more time on the machine. I'm still not wild about it, but
Yes.
it didn't deserve the C- that I gave it.
And,
So-
and I'll tell you honestly, and I don't know if there's any truth to this, but it's the feeling. The game that I've got the most time on is a Super LE.
Okay.
And it obviously a later production run.
Yeah.
And I feel that it's not as clunky. You might disagree, but I feel that the shots feel a little smoother than
The early production
the
run
early
we had?
production one. Yeah.
Okay.
So that changed. That's kind of what changed mine.
Yours changed significantly. You went from a C- to a B.
Yeah.
You like shooting this thing now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That coupled with, like you said, getting a little more time on it, I love it. Like it seriously has become one of my favorite
has.
shooting machines. It's not a difficult shooter, but it's just difficult enough. I like, and we'll get into code. I like the code. It has seriously become one of my favorite pens. If I had the money, it would be my number one pen that I would buy.
One of your favorites.
That's one of my favorites. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It's just felt good. Chelsea actually knocked me at Expo about it. She was like at Louisville Expo. She was like, "Are you not tired of that pen yet?" I think she's over it. Like,
is
she
she?
liked it too at first,
Yeah.
but I think she's kind of over it. And
She's
I was like,
probably
"No, I was
tired
like,
of the jazz music.
I'm still loving it."
Okay. I went from a C-, wait for it, to a C. So I gave it a little bump. I was like, you know what? It's fine. All right. Rules and code. This is where it transformed.
Yeah, it
we
really
were
did.
both at D's. Now we are both at B+.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about that code. They really filled it out. We've got many villains now. We've
Yes.
got multiple. We've actually got. It feels like a full code
Yeah.
set, but it's not there yet.
No, but it's
Keeps
good.
building.
It's still really good.
Oh yeah, it is.
I mean, it could be one of Lyman's. It could be.
Yeah.
It could turn out to be a like Walking Dead in a not as deep or.
It could. No, it could.
But
I think it could.
There's the potential there, and I really like
working
the,
his ass
I like
off
the
on it.
simplicity of starting modes. I like that you start modes
Hit him a couple times. get it
differently.
going.
Yeah, it's not one shot starts the mode.
The
or
mini
one
villain
particular
modes
thing.
are actually kind of tougher than the other modes. So you got different seasons.
Yeah.
They're filling it out finally.
Yes,
And it is.
they're adding a
I would
complexity.
say that is
to
a
it.
really good code. So that's why we're both at B+.
I agree.
Toys and Innovations didn't change
No.
for us. We jumped. Music and callouts has transformed
Yes.
over the last year.
Yes.
Yeah. You were at a C. Now you're at an A.
Yeah, and I know that's a huge jump
That's
too.
a huge jump.
But they have progressed, and I think because I kind of the machine sucked so bad on code and everything at first, I was just turned off by the pen, so like I just
Yeah.
didn't care about the callouts or the animations.
Well, there
or
just
anything.
wasn't much in there.
No, and they have become some of the best orchestrated film clips, show
Yeah.
clips that I've seen. Like
Yeah.
it fits the
Well,
modes,
that's more
it fits
animation,
everything.
but we're talking music kind of stuff.
Yeah, I still like the music. You can call it jazzy, whatever
Oh, I
you
hate
want. I think it fits that
Yeah.
pin.
I know. I hate it, but I respect it. That's why I went from C- to an A-. That's a big jump.
That is a
as
big
well.
jump for you,
That's
yeah.
an equal jump for you.
Yeah.
Now, here's what we're doing that's a little special. We are adding another category
Yeah.
for the special year in review. So going forward, for all we've decided for all machines that utilize an LCD screen,
Yes.
we are going to now rate display and animation.
Because basically Batman was the first one, and then you didn't see something to what Aerosmith.
yeah.
And
Well, we always had our Jersey Jacks, but we just put it into innovation. No longer
is
will
an
it be-
innovation. It's a
yeah,
standard.
It's an
It's a
expectation.
standard. Yes.
So now it gets its own category.
Yeah, because it is
Display
it's a
and
standard in the
animations.
pinball industry now.
So when we grade this display and animations, it's going to be a cornucopia of different things. It might be a little integration. It might be a little bit of animation. It may be a little bit of placement and formatting on
Yeah.
the screen. It may be even font. If a font drives us nuts, or we really like a font. So it's all going to go into. I'm a font snob. Okay. It's all going to go into that category. So. where do
If you rate something based on font, I'm quitting the show.
No, it's true. Go back and look at some of the font on. I'm not going to even name the names of
Listen,
these
guys,
machines.
I was really
You
strapped
guys know where I'm at.
I was really strapped for cash, and I had like a $6,000 budget, but the font
That font.
on this $10,000 pen just drove me over the
Can't
top.
do it.
I took out an extra loan.
Can't do it. No, off camera. I'm going to show you some fonts, and you're going to be like,
You
yeah.
can show me font. I'll say the
can't
font's
even-
good, but
you
I'm not
can't
going to
even
give
read
two
it.
shits
Can't
about the
read
font
it.
when I buy a pinball machine.
You know what? Font you, dude. Font you. All right. So display and animations. You're an A plus.
Yeah.
Batman display and
I
animations.
love it. It
It
drives
is
me
really
and I'm not a
good.
fan of the old show. Like I'm not of Adam West. I'm not a big
No.
that Batman fan. I was a Michael Keaton fan. That was my generation and my age.
Well, your soul was born in '66, but your,
That's so
but
true.
your body was born in the
It's-
'80s.
Maybe that's why I kind
And
of
his
still.
brain is still developing. So
Aren't
I was
they
at
all?
I was an A.
We all can't be as enlightened as Mr. Minnie, Dr. Minnie.
Well, it's no, I'm self-actualizing now. I'm one with myself.
Oh.
I'm not. I'm a sad sack
Let me
of shit
put
at
on my
times.
boots.
I'm a sad sack of shit most times. I'm at an A. See, look, I'm giving Batman some love now.
Yes.
How do you feel about that, Greg?
I don't know.
I'm gonna make that 4 out of 10 into a 6 out of 10 by the end of this video,
I think you're
buddy.
full of shit no matter what you say.
Well, that's true. Theme. You actually bumped from a B to a B plus on your theme.
Yeah.
It's growing on you.
That's growing on me.
Okay. Growing on me too.
Yeah.
So I was at a C, and then I bumped up to a B because I thought, you know what, Zach? It's still it's still classic Batman.
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
feels good.
And you know what helps is that artwork. Every time I
Yes.
see that back glass lit up, it's one of
Yes.
my favorites. Enjoyability. Now this took a turn for the positive as well.
Well, it's got to. If you're gonna bump up shots, if you're gonna bump up code,
Music,
it's
graphics,
obviously gonna feel
and more
better,
enjoyable.
be more enjoyable.
Yeah. So you were from a B plus straight up to the A.
Yeah.
It's a straight A
Yeah, it's one of the most
enjoyability.
enjoyable pins I've played because it has a simplicity to it. It's not rough like Go. I don't enjoy it the same way that I enjoy Ghostbusters or that I enjoy Walking Dead. It doesn't have that roughness. It doesn't have that weird that
I can see that.
I
That's a
feel
good
I'm
point.
struggling.
That's a good point.
It's just a fun
It's just
pin.
a solid
Yeah,
pin.
yeah.
It
You
is.
make shots on it. You can do it.
There's nothing satisfying though to me, but it is a solid. You can play and have fun, and then it's brutal at
You know-
times, but it's still achievable.
You know what? I won't say I can agree with you, but disagree with you on that because I will say that there is not a particular like satisfying shot. Oh, it's not the most satisfying Catwoman shot. It's not your Riddler on the orbits are not. It's not satisfying.
Yeah, I'll play Lord
but
of the
what's
Rings.
satisfying is just the completion of the modes and just progressing.
Opening up different things.
Yes,
That's true. That's a good point.
because it's a decently easy shooter. So it's just fun progressing.
I can
if
see
that makes sense. You know
and
what
the
I'm saying?
code can back it up now.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Before the code couldn't
No.
back it up, so you felt like
What the hell am I doing? I'm
Yeah,
wasting my
that's
time
right.
on these
That's
easy
right.
shots.
So
Exactly.
you went from a B plus to an A. I went a big jump too from a D. I hated this damn thing
Yes.
to a B minus.
Hey, that's really
We're
good.
flirting above the C plus point. We're at a
really
B
good.
minus. I like playing it now.
Yes.
I don't want to play it all day long. I'm never drawn into this game ever. That's why enjoyability is B minus. I just don't care when I'm playing it. It's fun, but there's nothing that like even Guardians, as underdeveloped as that code is, I'm still pumped. that music's still going. I still got the video clips of Groot. He's screaming, "I am Groot." I got Rocket shoot. This one's like ding, 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 a Seinfeld episode, and then you've got, "All right, you ready, Batman? Let's do it." Like there's no nostalgia there for me because that's not my wheelhouse.
I actually think that it feels a little better than what Guardians is. I think that it honestly.
Hold up. What do you mean feels?
I think the integration feels a little better.
I'm fine with
I
that.
feel more Batman playing
I'm fine with that.
Okay, exactly.
I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Oh,
good with that.
he was getting ready to jump my ass.
Well, when you say feel, the shots? No. Guardian shoots like a freaking dream. Okay, so when we composite these, this is our longest one. Bear with us, guys. When we composite these, your C+ has now turned into a B+.
I'm way ecstatic about that.
Yeah, it's a 3.58. My C has now turned into a B. So they took lateral bumps there.
That is nice.
A straight B, 3.25.
I think it's super fair for that team.
Yeah, go out there and play that game. And if the code keeps progressing, next year at this time when we review all these again, this may be an A pin.
Yep.
It very well could be.
Yep.
Let's move on to our second reviewed game. This was Dialed In, remember?
Yeah.
Think about us. This was Louisville. Was that last year,
Yeah.
buddy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We met Jersey Jack for the first time.
Yeah.
He rolled into our video.
He
wanted to
greeted us
talk.
with open arms.
Man, God.
Which we were very appreciative of.
Remember our t-shirts?
Yes.
Remember going to that t-shirt shop and having that shitty JPEG?
Zach
and
surprised me with this ironed-on transfer type shirt. And
Man.
we were running behind Larry and
Were we
flipping out.
2 weeks in?
Yeah.
3 weeks in?
Chasing him down a hallway with an Escalera.
Memories. Memories. Where's
Good
that
times.
t-shirt at?
I still got mine.
I do too.
I wear it every now and then to reminisce.
When I change the oil in my car.
It's my work shirt.
But look at it now. Speaking of t-shirts, why don't we plug that real quick? That's the brand new. This is nice. Order yours now. Where do they need to go to order?
So soft.
Tell the people.
So soft. PayPal.
PayPal. Okay. Send $30.
Yes.
To where?
HollywoodBone83@yahoo.com.
That's really
we
his
should
name.
here
That's
soon.
really his
We should. That's old high school email. We're looking on getting a link on our Facebook. So as soon as we get the link set up on our Facebook, you can just go to our Facebook and hit the PayPal link.
Yeah.
And should be taken care of.
Yeah.
From
But
there.
hey guys, $30. It helps us out.
Yeah.
So
It's
please,
more of a
please.
show donation with a free T-shirt.
that's really what it is. Plus, we didn't get no scraggly ass t-shirts.
No,
did
these
we?
are super soft.
That thing's like a velvety
They are
smooth.
suede.
We're trying to make the nicest feeling t-shirt in pinball.
Agreed.
I think we might be there actually.
I agree. It is
And
very nice.
it's designed by a freaking one of the best pinball designers or the art designers ever.
Can you see that on the camera? Can you see that on the camera?
Let's move on to Dialed In. So we went back to memory lane, but now when you play Dialed In, they've changed. Yours hasn't changed
quite
much.
a bit.
So overall, yours, none of them changed. But if we're talking display and animation, or animations
Yeah.
and display, you ranked it at A-.
Yeah.
You feel pretty good about the cityscape.
Yeah, I thought it fitted. I thought that it had that fun, that quirkiness. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't this disaster pin like, Ronald, what is it, or is it Robert or Ronald Emmerich or whatever, who did like Independence Day and all that. You know what I'm talking about?
No good call because I don't.
Yeah, okay, but like Day After Tomorrow, it's nothing like that. It's not serious.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a good fun pin, and I think that the display and animations, it really it encompassed that.
Oh yeah, for
Very
sure,
well.
for sure. And I'll get to my display and animations, but first I did change the art a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't even know if it's fair, but I'm doing it anyway. So I was in an A for art because I like that Yowsy stuff.
Ooh, you bumped it down.
Bumped it down to an A-. You know why?
No, I could understand.
Because more
that.
stuff's coming out that I'm like, ooh, that's pretty. And then when I
I'm-
go back, I'm bumping it down for one reason, and it's those mom jeans. It goes from an A to an A- because of those mom jeans. I'm being a little facetious, but it's not the best looking figure right in the middle of the playfield. So
I don't know
It's
why
still an
people
A-.
don't relate to me, says Zach. I don't know why they don't like me. But I critique a pen about font, and I critique a pen about mom jeans.
Well, here's the deal, Greg. If I go to a pinball show and somebody's wearing some damn jeans that look like that, I might say something.
But you're going to smell like vanilla.
No, I'm not going to smell. I smell good, baby. I'm always smelling good. You know I smell good right now, too, damn it. All right. Don't smell me at the shows, please. Don't smell him. He likes when people are really close to
Sounds
him.
like my wife coming out of Victoria's Secret.
Maybe I was in Victoria's Secret. Getting your mom some lingerie. All right. So if I'm talking display and animations, I'm in an A- as well. And I'll tell you why. Because at first, I don't like this type of animation. I like movie clips. I like scenes. I like stuff that resonates with me. I like crisp HD stuff. This is a city.
Yeah.
But JP, our boy JP, and the graphics on this thing, he knocks every single Jersey Jack out of the park.
I'm
That's
becoming a
number
fan
one.
of him.
Oh, I'm a huge
Very
fan of
much.
that guy. A huge fan of that
Yeah.
guy. So JP, shout out, man. Unbelievable work.
Agreed.
But so he does the best animations in the business
I
and
think
will
so.
for a long, long
I
time. But what I like is the play field is on the back glass.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're hitting the pop bumpers, you've got animation in those pop bumpers on the screen.
Yes.
If you're hitting it up the ramp, you've got animation on the rail track on the LCD screen. So the world under glass is
Yes.
actually active on the screen. So I like that. I'm at an A-. And then I did change enjoyability. I was at an A- before, but now that we've got thick code and this thing is just, I'm at an A+.
It's a good
This thing is, there's no more fun to play than dialed in.
Yeah.
Composites, yours stayed the same. With that A- kept it at 3.71 and A-. Mine stayed an A- as well. It bumped from a 376 to a 375. Yeah, so it balanced itself out.
It's a Twippy Award-winning pin. Multiple Twippy Award-winning pins. So
Game of the year.
Yeah.
For a reason.
You can't argue it.
What's going to be this year?
That's going to be a toss-up.
They saw our Houdini review.
Johnny
Our
Mnemonic?
our Pirates of the Caribbean review.
I'm just going to keep this rolling.
Johnny Mnemonic, we didn't change.
Yeah, it didn't change anything. So all that was good.
Ghostbusters, I changed a little bit on Ghostbusters. You changed art from an A.
To an A+.
You woke up.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I love that art package, but slowly, again, there's been some really good art come out, but I have appreciated
I like that, yeah.
Ghostbusters even more.
Hand-drawn
Like,
art.
yeah,
I think it's a good call.
I just love it. It's still one of the most beautiful pins that I've ever
Saturation of
seen.
color.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's so beautiful.
It really is good. So you bumped from an A to A+, which doesn't change your rating.
Yeah.
You're still at a 3.53,
Yes.
which is a B+. Now, I changed my rules and code. I was an A before. I love the format of these rules. I love the layout, but I went down to a B+ because we still don't have a big wizard mode. Here we are a year now. We're not where I want to be on the code. I love playing it, but it's just not where it needs to be. So I went from an A to a B+. That means my composite is an A- 387 to an A- 3.77.
It's very fair.
Doesn't change anything.
Very
really.
fair.
But yeah, the rules and code. We need a freaking wizard mode, like a big wizard mode that feels good.
Because all the other codes are so distinguished and are so fantastic.
Don't
that it
advertise
makes it
you are a god if it's not coded.
very much.
Yeah, you can't have an A for that.
No.
But man, I love the rule format. Aerosmith. We went to Aerosmith. I unboxed that one.
Yeah, Aerosmith changes a little bit.
Yours didn't change too much overall, but with yours you changed display and animations, or you just added it, which was a B+. It's not an A.
No.
People love those animations.
Yeah.
I was at a B as well. I was
don't
even
think
lower.
and I'm probably being pretty generous with the B+. It's just, I don't know, something about it's just not, I mean,
People
it's not
rave
terrible,
over it.
but it's
I don't
not.
Think, I don't think it's terrible, but they're pretty static.
Yeah.
Like they're just
It's
dancing
a
on
very
a bus
basic,
or dancing
exactly.
in a saloon.
It's so basic. Yeah.
I don't get into it. I wouldn't have minded. I know the art all is centered around that. Throw me up a part of a music video or something. Just something that screams Aerosmith.
Yeah,
I'm
even
okay with
even
that.
I'm fine with it keeping it as an animation, but reenact some of the music
Have some
videos or
more
something in
animation.
animation. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been
A
cool.
little more time into it.
My other change was rules and code. For me, it was an A-.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it got a little stagnant for me.
Yeah.
Went down to a B.
Yeah,
The
that's
more I played it,
I
I
never
thought,
cared a ton for it.
yeah, you were at a B-, so I'm still a little
Yeah.
higher than you, but they got a little stale for me.
Yeah.
So that changed your overall composite from a B+ 3.43 to
Yes.
still a B+ 3.41.
It's fair.
My B+ at a 3.66 went to a B+ at a 3.49.
a B+
Went down a
game.
little bit. So not much change.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Metallica.
Nothing changed for your Metallica.
Nothing.
Mine,
I
everything
still
stayed
think
the
it's
same,
fair.
except for
Enjoyability.
enjoyability.
Ugh.
And I will have to say, like, now
That
this
I was
is-
right?
You were very right. I
you.
will have to give you credit on that. That it did become the whole chopping wood scenario. I hate to beat that term to death, but I mean, there's nothing better that describes it. But I will
You're
tell you,
chopping wood with your descriptions, aren't you?
yeah, it is. It is. But it was continuous, and you would work so long
Yeah.
to get to anything, and then just have to repeat. And it was just
Not only repeat, but repeat
exactly
like,
everything I'd
double
been
it.
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
double
Well, I'm
it,
talking
yeah.
about like if I was to fail and I was to start up a new
Oh, I got
game,
you. Yeah.
then I'm just doing exactly what I just did for the last 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And so that drove me stupid about it. Now, and that's why that it knocked my enjoyability down.
It knocked it from an A- to a straight up B.
Yes. But I will say,
I'm still at a C on enjoyability, so you got room.
and with all honesty, I will say that if I could afford to have 5, 6 pins, and maybe I have to go over 5, so let's just say 6. Then I would have a Metallica, because I noticed that it was fun to always go back to. I didn't play it for 3 weeks, and then I'd go put a game or two on there, and I loved it.
I just like the music.
I loved shooting it. I loved everything about it. But it was 1 or 2 games, and then I was done for another 2 or 3 weeks. But it's one of my most enjoyable pins to go back to.
Okay.
If that makes sense. But I don't
that's
want to
fun.
play the damn thing even once a week, really.
Yeah, I
It
get
just,
that.
it's so, you know what I'm saying?
That's why it would be good on location.
Oh, very good location. I think every location should have a Metallica.
I think so too. I think it's a good call, actually.
Yeah, very much. I think it should
I do
be a
think it's a
number
good
1
call.
pin.
Well, Greg coming out with some good comments here. Nice job, buddy. Are you at a 5 yet, or are you still at a 4 out of 10? On your
I went up to a 5.
Nice. We're
As long as
warming
you
them
keep
up,
this
everybody.
shit rolling, and we're going to go to a 2.
So his A- at 3.81 went to a 3.71.
Yeah.
Mine's at a 3.39. In a 10-pin lineup, I still wouldn't own it.
Harsh.
Rob Zombie didn't change
Nope.
because that pin didn't change.
But I do like that pin. I liked it kind of from the beginning a little bit. I think a B was fair.
I think C plus.
Even with
fair.
the new code was nice, but it still didn't push me over
You
the
know,
top.
the only thing I'm liking about Rob Zombie is some of the mods these people are making.
Oh yeah, mods are nice.
those
It's
are-
so
those
cool
things are
looking pin.
pretty.
It's still one of the most beautiful back glasses. I love the way that lights up. Just me.
Yeah, definitely just you. All right.
That didn't
The
change.
shadow didn't change
Nope,
because it is a
that's
masterpiece.
Solid pin.
Indiana Jones didn't change
It's
because
fantastic.
I want another one.
Yeah, now this one's interesting too.
Star Wars.
I've got some
Our
things
next
to say about
reviewed
this
pin was
bastard.
Star Wars. So we reviewed this with Canada,
Mm-hmm.
and we messed up the video because we were still rookies.
That was your Mac.
It was actually. It was my laptop Mackie. So you were harsher on it than I was. You were at a B minus 2.76 overall. I was
Yeah.
at a B 3.09.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what changed. So the first thing, toys and innovation. I changed from C to C plus because I played the premium.
Hyperspin grew on you.
I like that.
Yeah,
I do like that.
I agree.
And I think it could probably even be greater than a C plus, but because it's Star Wars, I said no, you don't have enough toys in Star Wars. So
The
C plus.
hyperspin was neat for me, but it makes a hell of a difference.
Oh, God.
I don't think I could own a pro.
I think you got to go premium.
I'm a big pro model guy, but
I
I
am too.
agree.
These people know that we're pro guys.
Yeah, that is a premium pin, and and that's what's weird is it's like, okay, you gotta own the premium because it makes that big of a difference with the hyperdrive, but it wasn't enough to bump my rating up high
Okay,
enough because
I got you.
it just wasn't.
To the price and stuff.
It just wasn't that cool of a toy, but
We've seen it before.
Even aesthetically, it's so.
It does look kind of
just
cool.
looks so much better
Yeah.
than that Pro. That Pro is so empty.
Because you get the wire forms. and
Yes.
that makes more sense to space and the
Yes, it
mechanics of
does.
the
I
Millennium
agree.
Falcon. And
I agree.
All right, so as we're going to display and animations, this is going to help bump the score because we were both at A minuses on display and animation.
Yeah.
I love seeing Luke Skywalker, Han Solo jump in
Yeah.
there. Now the reason I'm at A minus instead of an A or A plus is because I don't want them coming in on Post-it notes. I don't need that.
I agree.
I don't need that. Give me a full screen. The stern screen's not big enough
Yeah.
as it is to me. So I want a full screen of the video.
I agree.
Yeah. Then we go down
Always
to enjoyability. I actually changed mine from a C plus to a B minus.
Yeah.
I don't mind playing this pin. I think I like the feel and the shooting of this pin more than I do Batman 66.
Yeah.
But the rules and stuff are better on Batman 66 than it is Star Wars.
Yeah. I do like to shoot this pin, but
It
again,
is.
only a print like
It's weird, isn't
this
it?
is almost the reverse again. Is like on Ghostbusters or something. I really think that the Pro shoots quite a bit better.
Okay.
Same thing with Game of Thrones. I kind of think that shoots a little better. Pro on Walking Dead, I think it shoots a little better. This, I think the premium actually shoots a little better. Besides the
Yeah, I was gonna say
the
lift ramp.
Yeah, for the
fork.
Whatever the fuck the mode is.
Death Star.
Death Star mode. Yeah. Other than that, but for some reason, it feels a little more solid.
Okay.
That's weird.
No, it's not weird. I always think the slings and stuff on a premium feel different than a pro.
Yeah,
like when I had a Walking Dead premium, the slings felt different than on a pro. I don't know why. They just did.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's that extra coat of clear.
Could be.
Okay. So, when we composite this bad boy, so yours didn't change, only you added display and animations, which bumped your B minus 276 to a B minus 288.
Yeah.
Mine went from a B at a 3.09 to a B at a 3.25. So no big drastic changes here.
Yeah.
But a 3.25 and a 2.88.
And honestly, like if I owned one at home, I think
one.
I think that my enjoyability would go up a bit
Yeah.
more. Because the more I play
think
it,
so.
the honestly, because this is what I was able to do, and not to drag on about this pen, is this pen, I have separated myself more and more from Star Wars. Because it still doesn't feel like Star Wars. I'm not going to lie about it. It does not feel like Star Wars. But it's a fun shooting pen. So when I separate myself from the theme and I just play the pen,
Yeah.
it feels...
And it still has the music.
It's a lot more enjoyable.
I still like the music.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Fantastic.
Some of the greatest film score of all time. Maybe the greatest. All right, moving on to The Hobbit. Now, I loved The Hobbit. You were kind of harsh on The Hobbit before.
Yeah.
Yours is going up.
Yeah.
Mine is going down.
Yeah.
So if we look at this, the first change that we see is display and animations. We've added something.
Obviously.
Is this not the most beautifully displayed game?
It goes along with the modes.
Yes.
It is just the
Full
best.
screen from the film. You got
Oh,
scenes.
my God.
The more shots you make, the further along in the film you get.
Yes.
This is, I think, hands down the nicest display and animations on any.
Oh, it's just awesome.
All right, we're both at A pluses. Okay.
I liked it.
Next time. I don't want to correct you, but it's so funny.
What is it?
You said
Smog? What's his name?
Schmog.
What's his fucking name?
It's like if Smaug was Jewish.
Schmaug?
I'm Schmaug.
Schmaug?
I'm Schmaug. Okay.
Maybe
A
he is
pluses.
Jewish.
He could be. Benedict Cumberbatch. I
He's
don't
got a
think
lot
he's
of
Jewish,
gold.
Is he? Maybe he is. I would think he's Catholic if I were to guess. Louis should look it up. Benedict Cumberbatch. He's probably atheist. All right.
But he's not. He's just the voice. He's not the dragon.
Where's the dragon? Where does that take place? Middle Earth. What are we going to release?
Jesus. Ugh.
It's
Going
back down to
hell.
a 4.
We're
isn't
all
it?
going to hell.
Then they go.
Yeah,
It's back
it's
down to
definitely
a 4.
to the 4.
All right, so we're both at A plus. That's the most beautiful thing ever.
Are you done with that one?
No, we're still on this one.
Finish
Chill
reading
out.
it.
Chill out. Enjoyability. You actually enjoy this game a lot more. You were at a C, now you're at a B.
I played at Old Food Beers, and
It's nice.
he got me excited about it. He
It's
explained
fun.
it to me a little bit, and I enjoyed it.
Now mine went down. It went from an A to a B plus.
Yeah, 'cause you've owned it like 15 times, and
Well, not only that is, man, it's a lot of multi-balls.
yeah.
It's a lot of multi-balls. And with like Pirates of the Caribbean coming out that has some similar
I
feel
just
to
thought
it.
you liked a lot of balls. That's why you liked it, but I figured it'd stay high on your list.
The composites for this one, Greg went from a B plus 337 to a B plus 358, bumping it up.
Yes.
I went from an A minus at 3.8 down to an A minus 3.75.
Get rid of that one.
Why are you getting rid of that one? The Walking Dead stayed the same.
Yeah, because it's fantastic.
Okay. Actually, keep these in order because I'm going to have to do the video editing and everything like that. Oh, look at that.
It's at a 3.
Jeff from This Week in Pinball. Texting me. All right. I just plugged the name there.
He said, "Get the show rolling."
Dropped the name. All right. Tron Legacy stayed the same.
Yeah.
Alien. We had to add display and animations.
Which
We're both at
changed it.
A's.
Yeah,
That's solid. It looks like a computer flickering and
Yeah.
different things like that.
I agree.
I like it.
Still love that
Still
pen.
don't have Sigourney on it, but that's okay.
Still fantastic pen.
Good. That's the only thing we changed. Yours just changed. It's still B plus.
Yeah.
Mine's still B plus. Just changed a little bit of the
Yeah,
numbers there.
numbers.
Guardians of the Galaxy. This has changed a little bit.
Yeah.
So for me, the rules and code, I kept it a B minus. People will say, well, we got a code update, Zach. Is it not better? It is better, but guess what? It's still getting stale for me. That machine's going to leave out of my game room if we don't get something soon.
I agree.
Display and animations, I'm at a solid A. I love the film. I love seeing the film up there.
I think it's nice.
You're at an A minus.
Yeah.
It's clear. It's HD.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Nice. Could have been a little better.
Enjoyability took a hit for me. I went from an A minus to a B plus.
Yeah, now you're on my level.
Yeah, I'm right there with you at a B plus. It's getting a little stale, but it still shoots good.
Yeah, it does shoot good. I agree.
Composite, yours actually went from a B to a B plus.
And I think that's fair.
3.34.
Because it is a good shooter.
It is.
I like the theme.
Oh, it's
Artwork's
smooth.
beautiful. And it's just get the code rolling a little.
Mine
little
stayed
better.
at a B plus. It went up 0.01.
Yeah.
Houdini. How can we change this? Well, we added animation and displays. You're at an A. You really like these animation.
I do like. What'd you go in at?
I went at A minus.
Which is surprising.
I think it was solid. It is not as full. I can't give it an A or an A plus because it's not even close to what we get from JJP.
No, I mean you couldn't give it that, but it's a different style
feeling.
of animation. I think it fits.
It's going for a different age.
It is, and it has that weird. Again, if you're kind of rolling with that weird steampunk feel, like the offset little
Choppy mouths,
choppy
and
heads
stuff.
and mouths and everything, and the head being a kind of a different proportion than the body. It's not lack of good animation. It's the style that it went for.
I'm fine with that.
I
Yeah.
appreciate
I like that, too.
that. I think it's cool. I like the quirkiness of it. You know, like the way that Dialed In went for that goofy, lighthearted SimCity kind of smiley face emojis and stuff. Like this pen went for a different quirkiness. Like how in the hell can you like? And I love Dialed In, so don't get me wrong. But how in the hell can you love emojis in Snapchat pictures popping up at you, but then get shitty about Houdini's quirky, kind of awkward,
It's
neat,
all campy, kind of.
yes, animations.
Just
like,
a different level of campy.
Yes.
Different types of campy.
And again, it's not that they messed up. Like, look at the damn thing. The call-outs are the same thing. The call-outs were meant to be extravagant, you know? And it's like I recently saw where somebody got a hold of the voice actor who did the Houdini
saw
stuff.
that too, yeah.
And, you know, he was talking about how that there was very few films
And that's how
that
he
existed. And that's the way
sounded.
Houdini, the way that he presented.
And now,
Yeah, exactly. And you gotta
I will
take that,
catch a
that
bullet
era that
with my
they were
teeth.
in. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that and that's kind of, they were kind of campy and over the top.
Oh, yeah.
Like
They're
back
showmen.
then, they're showmen, exactly. So I think that all of that adds to it.
Man, you're adding to
I'm
it
kind of
right now.
passionate about that part of that pen.
Okay, all right. But I will say that it took probably substantially less time than a JJP display does. Let's be fair.
Oh yeah, it's not the complexity is not
But
there.
them pulling out a melted marshmallow man face.
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
Who you gonna call?
I like that part.
Not that guy.
Yeah.
All right, so that makes our composites. For yours, a B plus at a 3.53 went to a B plus at a 3.59.
Very fair.
I'm still at an A minus. Mine went down 0.01, so we're at the same score.
That got me back up to like a 6.
You're at a 6 now, fired up.
That got me fired up.
I kind of liked your argument there. That was good. Black Rose stays the same,
Yeah, Black Rose.
and for the most part, that's it. Our most newest reviews of Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff like that
Yeah.
are gonna stay.
So let us know what you guys think about our change. I think most of you will agree with the change.
So we're gonna throw the list up there now. Now we've got some shifting up and down of what.
Yes.
The thing that still is hurting me. We got to figure out how to do this. The Walking Dead is. I know you don't want to hear this, man, but that is a top 5, maybe top 3 game, and it's not showing because of the stupid ass sound and the stupid ass artwork.
And I know that it's hard to balance in this
Yeah,
sort
I know.
of grading scale. It's very hard. Like shots and
Like,
layout.
do we make rules and
But
code
you know what?
1.5
But
times?
no,
I mean,
because this is
do
the
we
problem.
weight it?
This
What are
is
we
the
doing?
problem. If you do that, you would think, oh my god, okay, if you weighted that and you did shots and you did that sort of stuff, man, art packages
They're important
really
to
mean
some
a
people.
lot.
I
So you
know.
got to almost give that same way. Even the call, that's a lot
Or
of
maybe
people.
enjoyability takes it 2 times because that's what you're doing. You're playing pinball. You're enjoying it.
I-
What do you guys think? Enjoyability, does that need to go
No.
2 times?
No.
The weight here?
No, I think it all needs to stay the same because I think it balances. Because literally, I've heard people shun The Walking Dead because that damn call out hillbilly voice gets on
horrible.
their nerves and they can't stand it.
And what upsets me is Cleveland's got that mix that fixes it.
It does
That
fix
would
it.
make that
It does fix
even
it.
better, higher
It
ranking,
would, and
but we can't do that.
We can't do that because it's technically a mod. I feel
It is,
but it
You're
does
right.
fix the pin and would push it over the top. So, but literally, you cannot pay attention. Again, this is why we
Should we
stress.
put an asterisk on it?
No, you cannot pay attention to the final grade. Look at what's important to you.
I love that. Yeah,
Because
you're right.
if sounds and callouts aren't that important to you, and you just want a good shooter, Walking Dead is an A+, a need to buy today for you. But if things like that, then you take the final number into
Because
account.
Walking Dead, the code and the enjoyability were
Yeah.
A pluses. For
Exactly.
us.
That's why we just don't. Like, it's why that we list every category, so you can make decisions based on seeing our ratings
Instead of just a composite.
instead
grade.
of just a composite grade.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like you have to pay attention to what we
We're trying to be objective here, guys.
very much so.
Yeah, but
I'm at a 7 now. Woo! Run high.
But if you think enjoyability should be 2 times, hit us up. All right, that's going to be it from us. Where do these people need to go to find more Sdtm?
Facebook,
Yeah, that would help. Where else? Twitch.
Twitchy.
Twitchy.
Doing some Twitch.
Trying to add some people to our stream team, aren't we?
Yes, we're hoping.
Check out Chuck Work. Check out my boy Greg over here
Chuck's fantastic.
streaming. He's always fun.
I don't know. I've been playing really shitty on stream lately. Like I have really good games
has
off stream,
been.
and stuff has been rough, and I have just been angry.
Yeah. So this was our year. We're
It
a
was.
year in, a little bit over a year in, and we want to thank everybody for hanging in with us over the year. If you're new to the Sdtm team here, thanks for hanging out and supporting our show. Say hi to us at some of the different shows. We got some cool stuff coming up, don't we?
We do.
We were just asked. We were asked last night.
No, we don't even.
I'm not
mention
going
that,
to say
no.
it, but we were asked last night to do something pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty prestigious.
Yeah, well, that's
I think it's
that's
prestigious.
it's a little stretch, but we were honored to say yes, so that's looking good. Yeah, check us out on all the formats. Like our page, subscribe to us as well on Twitch. Maybe throw some bits if you like what we're doing over there. Subscribe on Twitch as well. And nothing helps more than reviewing our podcast, reviewing our page, and sharing our video. So if you like this video, go ahead and share it today. Until next week, this is Zach and Greg from Straight Down the Middle of Pinball Show. We loves you.
You hit it off with the bumper, now you're straight down the middle again. You had a fling with a slingshot, you're rolling out the alley again. I tried to cradle.
Looks good, don't
With
they?
that blue. And it's like a super soft. It's like a velvet.
Yeah, feel it. Fucking stroke that shit. It's fucking nice. No, well, it's like the thickness of like a regular shirt.
Oh.
Fucking